I start this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And Dad, tell them the title of this video.
Today we're going to do the Warhead Challenge.
Extreme
Sour. 3, 2, 1, go. I got divorced in September of 2019. Then in August of 2020, I quit my job so I could start working from home to have the freedom and flexibility to spend more time with my kids. This is our life and our adventures, with a behind-the-scenes look at daily life, getting in shape, and starting and growing my businesses. This is our story. So this is Dadlife. Welcome everybody to episode 1 of So This is Dadlife. In this episode, we'll go over a little bit of the background of us and how I was able to just quit my job one day and start my own business. And we'll get into all the details of that. But first, let's have some fun. Today we're gonna do the Warhead Challenge. Extreme Sour. We have 3 warheads, one for each of us.
Same. Blue raspberry.
Got the blue raspberry, Extreme Sour. Whoever lasts the longest with it
Wins.
is the winner.
And I'm gonna make something special.
One for you, one for you. Don't put it in yet.
Okay.
We'll count down from 3. We'll put them in. No chewing it. Just gotta suck on it as long as you can. 3, 2, 1, go. Now, it's starting to kick in now.
Making my eyes
Get a little sour. Whew. How you doing over there, Zach?
I almost realized.
Zach lost. Zach's out. You have some Gatorade on the counter if you need it. Got our first loser.
It's
Getting better now. Mine's getting better. How's yours?
Getting a little better.
I almost all the sour off mine. Got the sour all off mine. Good to go.
No, oh,
It's not too late to spit it out.
no. The dosh is so yummy. The dosh is so yummy.
Emotional.
Oh, now it's really sweet.
Got the sour gone too?
Yeah. Well, that's actually really good.
I guess we tied then. Good job. Well, guess me and Sophie tied.
Mm-hmm.
Zach's the only one to spit his out. I guess now we can do it and just finish it.
This is gross.
I want cherry.
I like it.
I want cherry.
Oh yeah, now it's tasting way better.
We're gonna try the cherry one.
Yeah.
Now we have
Cherry.
cherry Extreme Sour.
Extreme sour.
Okay, we got our warheads.
3,
2, 1. Ooh.
This one's gross.
Zach spit his out already. This one's really hard. Oh.
You can spit it out if you want to.
Mm-mm. Mm. This one's making my eyes almost water. Woo.
I see your eyes watering.
Well, I got all the sour off. No, I'm good.
I did.
I'm good. Got the sour off.
Let me see yours.
Okay, I got all my sour off of mine. That means we're just tied again. All the sour's off mine.
Good job.
Now,
Oh, me and Sophie tied again. And Zach lost again.
Now blue raspberry.
We already did blue raspberry.
Oh, actually blueberry.
We did all the flavors now. Well, that's pretty sour for like 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Now we gotta go to Ronnie's. Bye.
This is
Bye,
now really
Teeny
gross.
Boy. Bye.
So, me and Sophie tied 2 times, both flavors.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try it out.
I'm gonna keep them. I really like them after for a second.
Meow. I'm here.
Those is so yummy.
So gross.
It's so yummy.
I like blue raspberry.
Yeah.
I want none.
Okay, go get blue raspberry one again.
Now
Just for
can
fun?
Now can you?
I think me and Sophie tried that challenge about 3 or 4 more times until the bag was gone. And man, that's a whole lot of sour in those little things. I don't know how I used to love them so much when I was a kid, but I did then. Not so much now. Not too bad once the sour's off them, but while the sour's on them, ooh, that's intense. Anyway, it's a fun little challenge to try with your kids. It's only costs a few bucks for a bag of them. There's like 16 in a bag at Walmart. I think it was like between $2 and $3. So it's pretty inexpensive little challenge to try. It's fun. Mostly fun. I don't know if I could say it's fully fun, but you know, we had a good time. We also decided to try putting some Mentos in a Coke bottle and see what would happen. I read that getting 7 in there is the perfect amount, but we did not get 7 in before it went off. So as you'll see, it kind of failed. It came out right at us, but still got to try it. And go. Oh no.
That did not work. That did not work. Why didn't you want to?
So as you can see in the video, we didn't get it to work exactly perfectly like we wanted to. We only got 3 of the 7 Mentos in the bottle before it went off. But it still worked. The kids have been wanting to do it forever. So we finally made it happen. And I read that Diet Coke works the best and is the most reactive. So I got the Diet Sam's Choice or Sam's Cola, whatever it's called, from Walmart. It's only like 96, 98 cents for a 2-liter bottle of it. So that's way cheaper than almost $3 that an actual Diet Coke 2-liter bottle costs. So again, if you want to try something relatively inexpensive, just 1 pack of Mentos, mint Mentos, and then the Diet Sam's Cola, it only came to a few dollars total. But it was fun. Kids enjoyed it. They ended up drinking most of the rest of the bottle that was left, which wasn't very much. So they got some minty Diet Coke, which was probably nasty, but they liked it. We had fun.
Hi guys. We're building a tree house. Come on, let me show you. I mean, it's better than we expected to get, right?
Yep.
Look at that. Looks like a seesaw. It's fun, actually.
You guys are funny. Find a good one? Okay, go ahead and on.
Look at these 2 good ones.
Nice. Got another one?
Yeah. What's that gonna be to our house?
We unfortunately did not get to finish the fort yet. Shortly after the video there, we had to get ready and take the kids to their mom's house for them to be with her for a few days. But they're coming back tomorrow, and we're hopefully going to be able to work on it more this weekend. Although it's supposed to rain most of the weekend, so I guess we'll see. But hopefully we're able to do something on it because they really enjoyed that and really want to work on it some more. So I guess in the next video, you'll see if we have more of it done or not. There's also one other big thing that happened during that weekend. The kids are with me every week from Friday morning till Monday evening. And so one of the big things I did that I somehow didn't get anything of it on video except for one little clip and no pictures was they just went back to school last week. Well, Zach for his first time, and Sophie went back to school. But I got them new bikes for their going back to school end of summer gift. I don't know, it's not really a normal thing I do, get them gifts for going back to school, but this year they're kind of outgrowing their bikes they had, so I want to get them some new ones. But I didn't just have a few $100 extra laying around to just spend on buying brand new bikes. So I went on Facebook Marketplace to see what was on there. And I found the perfect bikes. One of them, for Zach, I was going to upgrade his size of bike. And there was a Hot Wheels bike that he had liked. And I actually found a Hot Wheels bike on Facebook Marketplace. But it had some damage on it. But it was only $15 on there. So I'm like, I can replace everything that's damaged. And it's still going to come out a whole lot cheaper than going and buying a brand new bike. So I went and picked that one up. And then I ended up finding one for Sophie as well. And one for myself, because I had sold mine quite a while back because the kids were just in training wheels back then. So they weren't riding very fast. I wasn't going to be riding with them. They're already past the stage of me taking them for a ride in the little carrier on the back. The little cart thing that goes behind the bike. I don't actually know what it's called. But so I was never riding mine, and I didn't really care for my bike that much, so I sold it a long time ago. So I was able to find myself a new bike as well, and one for Sophie and one for Zach. So they both upgraded their size of bike. Sophie went up to a 20-inch freestyle bike that has some pegs on it, which is what she wanted. And I also got the same kind of BMX freestyle bike, because I don't like riding mountain bikes. I've always enjoyed the BMX freestyle bikes. So I got one of those for myself as well. And I ended up finding another bike for free that was between both the sizes I got for Zach and Sophie. It's an 18-inch, and Zach got a 16, Sophie got a 20. So from this free bike, the reason it was free is because the front rim was badly bent, but it had all the parts on it that I needed for the other bikes. So Zach's bike had a broken pedal on it. So I was able to take the pedal off the parts bike that I got for free and swap out the pedals on there. So he got those pedals. And then I was also able to swap out some seats that way, because Sophie's seat on her bike was ripped. And I ended up having it on my bike now because my seat bruised my butt for a couple days after riding. So we did a lot of riding over the weekend. Pretty much mostly what we did all weekend was ride the bikes. And yeah, I had a hard time sitting down for a little bit, so Sophie's original seat was nice and padded, so I put that seat on my bike now. But Facebook Marketplace is great when you have kids. When they outgrow stuff quickly, your stuff can break, or their clothes. I haven't really bought any clothes from Facebook Marketplace yet, but I have sold a bunch on there. But things like bikes, some toys, I got a scooter from them, from Facebook Marketplace for the kids a while back. There's just a lot of things you can get on there and save some money when they're just going to outgrow it soon, or something that's going to get damaged or broken that they're going to be rough on. So for like bikes, it's awesome. Just make sure that you're careful when you do it. Either take somebody with you or do it in a public place where there's a lot of people. Don't put yourself in a dangerous situation just to save a few dollars. It's not worth it. Yeah. But Facebook Marketplace is great for that. And now finally for the part I'm sure a lot of you want to hear about, which is how I was able to leave my job and work from home for myself so I could spend more time with the kids. I'm sure there's a lot of you out there who are in a similar situation to what I was, where for me anyway, when I had the kids, I would have to be at work during the day. So I would get home. Sometimes I won't get home till 6:30, 7 o'clock at night. And when I had them on those days where I worked, I'd only see them for like an hour, hour and a half before they went to bed. So there's weeks where I would only see the kids for maybe like 3 hours total, 4 hours total. And I just wasn't okay with that. So eventually, I didn't really do it the smartest way. I pretty much just got fed up one day of not being able to see them as much as I wanted to, spend the time with them that I wanted to. So just one day I decided I was going to quit. And I was going to go and start something on my own and just put faith and trust in myself that I was going to make it happen and make it work. Was it the smartest route to go? No, not at all. A much better idea would have been to save some money, have a little bit of a cushion there. But I didn't want to wait any longer to spend time with my kids and make the memories I wanted to make with them. So I went my route and I just quit. And then the next day started my business. Now, it wasn't something that I just out of the blue business wise started and was going to make it happen. It's something I had done a little bit before. While I was still married, I had started a business doing some woodworking and also selling wholesale home decor. So I would order the home decor and then also sell my woodworking stuff. So I went back into the woodworking aspect of it and had like my woodworking stuff was a farmhouse style, and I was doing mostly like shelving and floating shelves when I started out. So I would sell it on my own website and also on Etsy. And it was slow to start, very slow, until one day I was at the store. I had to get some dog food for my dog. And I just happened to be looking around at the dog dishes. And I was like, man, all these raised dog feeders are super expensive and they're all super boring. So then I got this idea in my head on my way home that I could build a farmhouse style dog feeder that basically doubled as a piece of home decor at the same time. So I started designing it when I got home. The next day I built the first mock-up of it. And I was like, wow, this is going to be a product that really takes off. And it did. It took off like crazy, so much so that I couldn't keep up with the orders on it. So I would take a bunch of orders and then I'd have to shut them off for a while so I could get caught up again. But that product really took off, but there was a problem with it still. Once I got divorced, in the divorce we had to sell our house. So I had to rent a place that would take a dog. And at the time, there was only a few available that would take a dog. And there was only one I found that was one in my price range, 2 in a decent area and near where the schools were going to be, and 3 would take a dog. So there's only one that I found, and that's the place I got, which is a townhouse, but it only has a 1-stall garage. So my space to work is very limited, and also the hours I can work, since I have people attached on both sides of me. I don't want to be rude and be out in the garage sawing super early in the morning or super late at night. So I could put in more hours in it legally because of the quiet hours. I know when I can legally start and end, but I don't want to be that neighbor that is a terrible neighbor. So with the space constraints of a 1-stall garage, I can only build so many at a time. So that kind of caused an issue because I wanted to, sell and build enough that I could get into a shop and have my own shop space to really build them out. So it's been a little tough with that. So I kind of put that on pause a little bit and started another, I don't know if I want to say side hustle business to do in the meantime, which is I started yesterday going to a thrift store to find stuff to resell, mostly on eBay. And I wasn't sure how good of a thing that was going to be. So I went there and focused primarily on a few certain items. And that is either vintage items, nostalgia items, collectibles. That's pretty much the area I'm going to focus on that. And I spent, was it a little over $60? $60. I got a few things for myself. I got myself a few movies. Got Wall Street and my favorite series of all time, Entourage. I already have a few seasons of Entourage on DVD and some more saved on like Amazon Prime Video. But I want to have them all. So I was able to find one of them. It was $1.99 for each of those. And then also I decided to keep one of the shirts I found, which was this shirt right here, Ninja Turtles, because it was my size and I like goofy shirts like that. So I'll show you a little bit of what I found. So one of the first things I found was this starting lineup David Robinson collectible, and all the pieces are still in their plastic wrap that they came in inside here. It was $3.99 for this thing, and it still has the old school Walmart price tag on it. It's from 1992, but it's crazy to see that kind of price tag again on stuff. And then also one of the things I found on eBay that sells like crazy is old little 35mm film cameras. So I found this also. Unfortunately, it's the only one they had, but this is also $3.99. That should sell for around $35. But one of the things I forgot about with these old film cameras, I just kind of assumed that they took like AA batteries or AAA. But this thing, the battery in it is one of these guys. It's a 123 lithium battery. And the cheapest I can find them is a 2-pack for $11. So to test this camera to see if it actually works, I have to get that 2-pack of those batteries. So I'm gonna wait until I find another one of those cameras to get the batteries and then sell them. And I found a few football jerseys, found 3 of them, and one of them will sell for about $50, and the other ones will sell in like the $35 range. And those are all either $3.99 each or $4.99 each. And then I also found a Star Wars long sleeve, an anime t-shirt, and a PlayStation t-shirt. And those will all sell for about $15 each. And those are between $3.99 and $4.99 each. So, and then the other thing I found, which I also decided to keep for myself, was this hoodie, a 21 Pilots hoodie. And I don't have that many hoodies that I like right now, so it's wanted to add an extra one to the mix. So I'll keep that one for myself also. So not counting the DVDs that I bought for myself, I spent $56. And if it all sells at the price I estimate based off other sales of the same items, I should make about $273. And that's before eBay fees and shipping, but you can add shipping costs to cover your shipping. And based off that, I would get a 4.875% return, which means for every dollar I spend, I'd get $4.87 back, which is pretty awesome. Because normally in retail, if you ever buy wholesale and resell it, you're pretty much looking to double it back. You're looking to do a 50% markup. So every dollar you spend, you get $2 kind of thing. So if you buy something at $20, you want to sell it for $40. And this is way better than that. So I wish I had bought the CD Discmans, like the old Walkman that you have the headphones in. I wish I had bought all those while I was there. I'm gonna have to go back and pick those up. I thought while I was there, I was looking at them. I'm like, probably be pretty good, but I waited till I got home to look them up. And those, along with the cameras, are a way better return and you get way higher amount on that for a cheap item. So for each of those, either the camera and the Discmans, usually you'll spend about $3-4 on them to buy them, and you can sell them for around the $30-35 mark, depending on what brand they are and what kind of camera or Walkman. So if anyone's interested in doing that, those are some items that are hot sellers that sell like crazy that you can get for really cheap. In the upcoming episodes, I'll dive a little deeper into how I started my business and got all that off the ground, and then I'll go a little more in detail and with this new reselling thing and show you how that's going, and go over a little more of the details of it. And also I'll get more into the fitness part of my life, because I kind of let myself go for a bit there. From when I was married through starting the business, I just didn't put much time into myself, and I got to the heaviest I've ever been and the lowest energy. And I was just at a point where I had no energy. I was trying to play with the kids as much as I could and work on the business as much as I could, and I was just drained all the time, which I'm sure a lot of you can relate to. And so I gave myself a little challenge to get fit in 60 days. But I wasn't following any programs. I took my own approach to it. I did a lot of reading about eating and exercising. So I put together my own little program where I wouldn't go to the gym. I didn't need to go to a gym. I could do it all from home. That was one of the things I wanted to be able to do. And I didn't want to go on some crazy diet, because I like food and I love snacks and sweets. And I knew if I had to eat just food I did not like in a way I didn't like, that I was not going to do it. I knew I could do it for maybe like a week or two, and then I'll just fall off of it and completely lose it. So I put together my own eating plan and my own workout plan, and there's no high intensity, high impact cardio in this. It's all exercises with your own body weight, and I have also a set of dumbbells that I use. That's the extent of what I use for this, and I'll show you some of the results here. I did this a little bit back, and this is right before I hit the 60 days, and that was pretty good results for me. But shortly after that, I went a little too hard on something and hurt myself, so I had to take a break from it, and then just kind of fell back into my old habits, unfortunately. And so now I'm just getting back into it again, and I didn't quite revert back to where I was at when I started, luckily, because it hasn't been that long since I stopped. But I did gain some of the belly fat back that I had lost, which is a bummer. So now I'm starting over, and just today actually I finally started. I was going to start last week, or at the end of the week, or beginning of this week actually, because today is Thursday when I'm recording this. I was going to start on Monday, but on Monday morning while we were riding our bikes, this guy, decided to try a trick that I shouldn't have on my bike and took a digger right on my back and on my arm, and I could not lift weights because of that. So started today. So I'll get more in depth on that and share some of the workouts I do and how I do my eating for this, because I don't take out all the foods I like, really. I just kind of moderate it. But I'll get more in depth with that as we go on. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, notification bell, hit the like if you enjoyed this video, follow along, and you can learn more about how I do these businesses and also my workout programs. And see you on the next episode.